I want you to visualize something. I want you to imagine yourself in a fight where you're just swinging and not hitting anything but air. You're tired, you're sweating, you're frustrated. You want to use your gifts and your talents. You know you've been sent to the workplace, the marketplace, to minister however God has asked you to do so. But you need to be equipped. I need to be equipped. We need to be equipped. Spiritual Principles in the Marketplace does just that. It gives us spiritual principles for success, not only for personal, but also for our professional lives. Every month, every fourth Friday of the month, we come together for Bible teaching that really speaks to how we are supposed to really use our gifts and talents in the marketplace, but through spiritual principles, principles that do not change. I welcome you and I invite you to stop swinging in the air, stop being frustrated, and just join us each and every month as we come together, speaking with one another, breaking bread together in a corporate environment. We're not going to take you outside of where you are. We want you to be able to use this for specificity for your life and for self-application. Once again, join us for Spiritual Principles in the Marketplace to get equipped personally and professionally. I can't wait to see you.
Welcome to Next Level Leadership Media. I am Dee Collins, and I'm the host of this show, amongst many other things, but we won't get into that. But I am so honored to be right with you on this station, on this platform, right here with not only myself, but the one and only. And when I say the one and only, you better believe that. Quentin James, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, good to have you again.
I appreciate
So you was bold enough to come on back.
Hey, woo, let me tell you.
I love him because whenever I need him and whenever I want him to be heard, your voice.
Thank you.
Your voice. It needs to be heard.
Well, it means a lot. I really appreciate it.
For real. Before we get into women in leadership, beautiful and bold, because even working with you with the Leadership Summit and you coming up with this theme, beautiful and bold, I know it's more to it than what has already been said.
Yeah.
Okay. Being the founding partner of True Mentors, I want to briefly just get into mentorship from your perspective.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. We was on the show a long time ago and we talked about leadership versus mentorship. And they kind of like work hand in hand, but you're just evolving so much. And it's not only because you're being mentored, but you are around mentors and you believe in mentorship.
Absolutely.
Talk about that for a minute.
Well, the way that I love connecting with people is through analogies. And one of my amazing friends, he's a mentor in so many ways, but he has this book out called, The Delusion of Passion.
Okay.
And one of the things that he talks about is the 1 degree off syndrome. All right. So basically what that means is this. Let's say you are a pilot and I'm the passenger. And you're on autopilot. That's all it is. It's on autopilot, and we're supposed to be going, I guess, say from LA to Chicago.
Okay.
Well, if it's 1 degree off, how bad would that be? You might not be in Chicago. You might be in Michigan, right? Something like that. In the lake, somewhere like that, right?
Like that.
But ultimately, the longer that your journey gets, where it's now LA to Sydney, Australia, and you're 1 degree off, that's a catastrophic event, right?
Yeah.
The reason why most people might not be where they're at is because when you're getting where you thought you're supposed to go, you can get 1 degree off by life, by so many things, and a mentor is there to get you back on track.
Yes.
And that's really the most important thing about mentorship is because of the fact that when you have a mentor that's able to share experiences with you, not tell you what to do, but you can observe and digest what they give, you'll be back on track. You won't be 1 degree off. Because 1 degree off can hinder and mess up everything.
And because you're so close to your destination or you're familiar with the territory, you don't see that you're off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're in it all the time.
Because you're in it all the time.
Yeah.
And that's very huge. Thank you for that analogy.
Yeah.
Thank you for the book. Whoever wrote it, that's wonderful.
His name is David Anderson. He's actually a true mentor as well.
There you go. See, you got to share that with me because I need to get that book.
Yeah, that book is amazing.
From a publishing standpoint, I believe in leadership. We could teach from their books.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many great leaders out here, and they are a part of True Mentors, which is a great thing, right? And that's why I believe leadership and mentorship really go hand in hand. You know, but going back to Beautiful and Bold, you know, you had this thing. You know, I had my own thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to go when the man speaks. You got to go with it, okay?
Put my foot down. No.
Talk about it.
Yeah. The biggest thing, in my opinion, is this: is first off, beautiful and bold. And I wanted to kind of do like, you know, like, hey, beautiful. Like, there's a lot of events or experiences, however you want to call it, for women. You know, there are different summits, and I'm pretty sure they're all needed in their own right, right? Beautiful. Every woman is beautiful, whether they know it or not. Whether you know it or not, you're amazing. You are beautiful. You are beautiful in your way, and that's the only way that you should be. Never try to be D, just be you, and be the best you can be. Right? You can't be D because there is only one D.
Only, and you don't want to be that again.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. Obviously, she said I didn't. So, but beautiful is already there, and the event is coming from that perspective where you all understand that beautiful is going to be awesome. So that event, we might talk about 15 minutes, 10 minutes of beautiful, and it's going to come from a man's standpoint. Because I personally feel that, obviously, if I can tell you how beautiful you are, and because I know how beautiful you are, you need to expect that, because that's what I expect from you. But the boldness, I can't teach you how to be bold because I'm not a woman, but 4 women can. And those 4 women is actually going to give you that boldness that you need to amplify the beautiful that you already have inside of you.
Most definitely.
And that's what you all are doing. And that's the reason why I called it that. You know, personally, in my opinion, one of the biggest things that you're going to get from this event is a lot of people in life, you're probably going to get, they're going to come to you and say, hey, you know, what type of life you want? And most people say they want more out of life. You know, well, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
That's extremely vague, right?
Yes,
well, at this event, you're not going to only get what you want more out of life, but you're going to figure out how to get the most out of life. Because more and most is 2 totally different things.
And not only that, but where you are at this season and at this point in time in your life. You know, I know I want a lot of things, you know, and, you know, I got this big old vision and what I have, but I've learned, even through mentorship, to narrow it down, you know, not to say, okay, can't do it, but I have to know how to narrow that down. And that's strategically, strategies and planning and things like that. Because it is about strategies, and the thing is that I have to stay focused for this season. You know, I don't mean to dissipate it, you know, but for this season. And that's the beautiful part about it, and particularly not just having mentorship, but having rich women around. You know, because when I look at Nicole, when I look at Elizabeth, and when I look at Diana, and just women in leadership, period, but those are the ones that's close right now because of this summit, whether they say it or not, I'm observing. You know, they're sharpening me. You know, I'm learning from them. Just having a conversation, you know, that's the beautiful thing, you know, and not feeling intimidated. And we as women, and let's talk about this, and you might not be able to talk about it as much, but I'm sure you observe it. We as women have a tendency to compare ourselves. You know, and that's the most detrimental thing that you can do to yourself. Because honestly, and with great humility, there's no other D. You know, and I don't say that to boast, you know, but I'm bold about saying that. You know what I mean? Because not only that I know my strengths, but most of all, I know my weaknesses. You know, and I work to make those weaknesses become strengthened. You know, so that comparison, tell me if you have observed that from women. You know, you got a great mom, and I'm sure you got other women around you besides True Mentors. You know? Comparing, you know, if I had to kind of, and you kind of got me on the stop, like, man, how can I think about? And you know what? At the end of the day, I think everybody does it. To be transparent with you, you know, a guy, for example, where, you know, I need to, they call it keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak, right? So, oh, well, you know, this family has went on 2 vacations. Well, we need to go on 4. And it's, and, you know, or this car, that's what you got. Well, you know, you got the Audi 8. Okay, well, I'm going to get the Tesla 10 or whatever, you know. So I think everybody does it. And a guy probably does from an ego aspect. It goes back to, I think, everything we alluded to. When you focus more so on you becoming a better you, you become who you're supposed to come. I guess my question to everybody would be, what is your mission statement in life? Because if you focused on your mission statement in life, you're not going to focus on somebody else's mission. You never will see a great company, not an okay or a good company, but a great company
that a company, a business, focus on what another business is doing. They're focusing on their culture and what they're trying to accomplish.
But creating their own.
And if you ultimately just do what you need to do for you, you will be the best you can be. That's why D said you can't be another D. But you know what, D can't be you either.
I sure can.
You know. So at the event, and you said about something else that I think people forget to realize. When you said iron, or should I say, you said sharpen. Sharpen yourself, right? Well, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Well,
now we're going to turn it around.
Yeah, I'm on deep, but I'm going to ask her some questions.
Let's go for it.
Iron. You know, if you think about what iron does, well, how does iron get better? It gets sharpened by what? Iron. That's it. And that's the reason why you need to be at the event, is because when you associate with great people, by default, you have the tools to become great. Iron sharpens iron, and that's why you need to be at this event.
And that is so true. And I can honestly say, every woman can't sharpen me. It's not that they can't in their own way, but because of that iron. And I really appreciate even intro mentors and meeting those women. And I'm just being around them, it sharpens me.
Yes.
You know, and there is no comparison, and yet we can still joke about it, you know. And Nicole was like, D, I just love your hair. Yeah, I could change it. Watch the show next week. You're going to see it change, you know. But just standing up in our own beauty, you know, and being bold about it. I'm not trying to fake the funk, you know. I love to be diverse. Yes. I love change, you know. And I have the ability to do that, you know, because I'm daring and I don't care about certain things that most women get hung up on, you know. But we're going to come right back, because I'm going to... Quentin may ask me a couple more questions.
But I also want to talk about all four of the ladies too, including yourself.
Oh, we're going to talk about, there you go. So why don't you, okay, listen to this commercial, because when we come back, you're going to hear more of Quentin James taking the lead. Next Level Leadership Media. I'm Dee Collins. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I want to invite you to join Next Level Leadership Media at our Lunch and Leadership Workshop as we guide young professionals to increase their outcomes for incomes, learn key principles for success, and gain practical knowledge for self-application. We want you to get your leadership fix.
So join us at the Schaumburg Corporate Center from 11:30 to 1:30. The cost is only $20, but the information is priceless.
We have awesome lunch provided by Deli Time, and we want you to come and learn from CEOs and business professionals to help gain knowledge for you to really take your company to the next level.
So check out our website at thecommercialv.com.
Register today, the space is limited, and we want to see you there.
Have you found yourself being inauthentic because of how others perceive you? If you answer yes, please join us as we engage the audience on issues that affect women.
Have you ever let fear keep you from doing something that could have made you really happy or really successful in life? I think we all have. Come on out to the Women's Leadership Summit and join us in learning how to confront your fears and overcome them.
How many times a day do you find yourself apologizing for not conforming to some stereotype that somebody has placed upon you? If the answer to that is more than once, make sure you attend our event so you can learn more about how to overcome those stereotypes.
Have you really asked yourself the question, who am I? Well, I'm here to let you know that answer can be discovered at the Women of Power Leadership Summit. I want you to join us, because in that place, you will find out more about you.
Join these amazing women as they share with you tools, insight, and tips for you to be brilliantly bold and beautiful in your everyday life.
My name is Quentin James, and I actually took over Next Level Leadership right now, okay? First off, I'm pretty sure you all saw an amazing commercial. You have to come to the event. Not only did we all put a lot of sweat equity in it, but you're going to get a lot for you, okay? Side note, want to just put a shameless plug. If you want a mentor, just like Dee, if you're a young professional, a startup, entrepreneur, please go to www.truementors.com and be a part of a true network. All right, we have a lot of CEOs you normally wouldn't have access to, and it's specifically for you. D.
Great job.
Yeah,
great
I do well.
job.
Awesome.
Great job.
So I want to go ahead and really discuss the importance of this event because I feel, first off, we don't even have enough time to digest for you the importance of it. However, I do feel, and this is how I'm gonna moderate, by the way, I do feel that if you all knew from their mouths how important this event will be for you, you would ultimately come as you'll get your ticket right away. And if you're a guy, you'll probably try to act as if you work for the company some way, shape, or form to get there. Like, that's exactly how important it is. So let me ask you, when you first met the three women, so for example, tell me, how did you feel? Like, how great was the synergy? Because I think when people see the synergy of you four, that emotion in that environment, I mean, that's just going to propel everyone else.
Now, you know, Quentin, anything that you ask me, I have to tell the truth.
Extreme. Well, I wouldn't ask you no way.
I don't know how to put things, but just blatantly the truth.
Please.
First one was Nicole. I was speaking at Accelerate Your Success, an event hosted by True Mentors.
Yes.
Didn't even know who she was.
Yeah.
You know, she came up to me, oh, D, you know, have you ever, Nicole's hilarious, oh, D, you know, just the synergy right there. You know, it was just illuminating, you know, life-changing. As a woman, we need that. Women can be wordy.
As I said, I'm going to be taking
notes. You're going to take notes.
And that's
one
women are going to be wordy.
But sometimes the best thing is when you don't have any words. You know what I'm saying? Or very few.
Yes.
But
less
you know,
is more.
But you know that there's a connection.
Always.
You know. Then, you know, naturally the energy. You know, we got to get together. You know, then we would get to that point. Didn't have time. We're busy, professional. We didn't get to it right away.
Yes.
Then this event come about. You know, Nicole. Not only am I meeting her, but she's speaking.
Right.
Great. This real awesome man, Quentin James. I think you heard of him before. I need you women to get together, peer to peer.
Yes.
You know, you scheduled the lunch. You know, you had told me about Diana. You told me about Elizabeth. You know, I saw them on True Mentors, the website or whatever. Great, phenomenal. I love it. I'm an open-minded woman. You know, you brought us together, and I think that that's very intricate. And I want to pause right there for a minute, just a Salah moment. You know, that's very intricate because you saw something in us that brought it together, which prepared us even the more. All of us was very open-minded. That is the first step, but even it prepared us even the more. Then you set up this lunch, and we all finally got our schedules together, and you had a card there for each and every last one of us.
Absolutely.
I'm going to cry.
and the Grammy goes too.
Right? I got a little emotional there. It set the tone for what was already in our hearts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Does that make sense?
That's amazing.
You know, I'm not talking about, we weren't trying to come with a business card. Our hearts was prepared.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful part about a woman, that her heart is already prepped. Her heart is already prepared. So many women, their heart get closed off. We skeptical, you know. We're nervous, you know, and that's why this event is so going to be so powerful already, is because the atmosphere has been set through these speakers.
Absolutely.
To bring comfort, to bring ease, to bring an open mind, that we need you, just as though we know that from one another.
Absolutely.
You know, and then the lunch is that we thought we knew each other for a lifetime, and still do, you know, talking, and it wasn't all about just the business. We were sharing.
Absolutely.
That's what this event is going to be about. We're just an extension of what has already taken place.
Absolutely.
Through you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And that's what True Mentors is about.
Thank you.
Putting people together, you know.
Thank you.
Specifically peers that are successful leaders like yourself, because again, iron sharpens iron. And one of the biggest things, and if you're somebody like me who's really result driven, you know, obviously if you know D right here is one of the best when it comes to not only leadership out here in the Northwest, but Illinois in general. You know, over the commercial real estate guru, like everyone knows who she is. If you want any type of publication or if you want anything from a business aspect, you talk to D. So that's a leader in itself from a result business standpoint. If you want to know anything about Nicole Cayley, she's the director of Ace Hardware. And if you understand, Ace Hardware is an amazing institution, amazing company. They have over 3.9 billion or so or something like that. And she takes care of it all.
All of it.
All of it. All right. All of it comes through her. And she has 40 I believe 40 associates that she leads. So if you want to know what leadership is like in a professional arena, a private company that's a major company, you have to come to hear her results and how she does those strategies as well. Or let's say if you was to say, well, you know what, I want to be in real estate. Well, how about this? How about we give you Diana Peterson, who's the president of Auction Works. She's one of the top realtors in commercial real estate now. So how does she get there? She can tell you that.
She can tell
Matter of fact, part of her, I believe, from 51 to almost 60% of her company is women. How does she do that? How is she so successful in business from that standpoint? Well, I'm pretty sure she has some success strategies to do that for you. Or even how about Elizabeth?
Oh my God, yes.
Elizabeth, let me tell you all, she was just one of the top women of influence in Illinois by the Chicago Business Journal. She is extremely successful because she went from like, you know what, like most people, I have this dream, and you know what, my life is worth more than where I'm working.
Yes.
You know, so ultimately I want to start my own. I want to help people, minorities, all types of things, basically get here. She created an organization, should I say a company called Metaphrases Language Solutions. And what I mean, their company is growing by leaps and bounds. How did she get it to that point?
That's what we're going to learn.
So again, you're already beautiful. You saw the heart. I can't give you that because I wasn't there, and I wish I was. I wish I was a fly on the wall, right? However, the boldness of how they got to where they got, you need to be there for that alone, because it's not just about personal development, which is extremely huge. It's also about professional development too. And you get that there.
And I must say this, just to
go ahead,
piggyback on what you said, because it's the truth. What he's saying is the truth. We didn't come there expecting to get this or to get that, or from a business standpoint.
Right.
But just by being who we are, you know what I mean? I connected with Nicole from a business standpoint, from what I'm doing, from women in leadership, women development. You know, I learned more about Diana. You know, she didn't even know I was in the commercial industry. You know what I mean? Because I do have other entities, women empowerment, and they knew me this way. Oh, Dee, I didn't know you do that too. You know, I learned more about Elizabeth. You know, yes, she's a true mentor. My daughter just joined as a mentee. To have that powerful woman to be able to mentor my daughter, I can't give her everything.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? She's doing a great job with our company. She's a COO. I'm talking about my daughter. But from a mentoring standpoint, and a woman standpoint, and a mother standpoint, I recognize I can't give that to my home.
Back to what we talked about when we first started, right? The one thing you're going to get from this event is that 1 degree off. They're going to get you back on track.
There you go. And I'm grateful for that. You know, and I think we as women, to be beautiful and bold, we have to look at our life from a total big picture. You know, I'm more than just a professional. What is it that I make all this money, or I build my business and I lose my children in certain aspects? I don't care how old she is. She's still my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So to have another woman to come and that I can trust and knows business, but yet she's a mother, but yet she's this, yet she's that. I don't know about you all. That's huge for me.
Amen.
You know, because I'm not just building a business, I'm building a legacy.
And that's really important.
And that's really important.
And that's why you need to be at the event. Again, I'm blessed to not only, I guess, orchestrate it for most parts. I just wanted to be in the background because I felt it wasn't nothing. There's nothing I can ultimately do.
Well, you're the moderator.
They wanted me to be the moderator.
Yes, you're the moderator.
And it was great for me to be a part. So I'm excited for it. I want you all to come to it. It's extremely imperative for not just you, but ultimately the people in your life after you.
Well, there you have it. Quentin James, founding partner, True Mentors. I thank you for your time.
No problem.
We look to see you, www.dunamis-woman.com. It's right there on your screen. Next Level Leadership, 1-855-430-LEAD. Put in that little code, beautiful, because you are beautiful. That's our gift to you in advance to say thank you for coming. Get prepared, open mind, open heart. We're going to take everything, your life, your business, your relationships. It's going to be all inclusive to the next level. I am Dee Collins. I'm the host of the show, and I am here for you to add value to your life, and not only that, but to impact and inspire. Talk to you soon. Have a great one.
See you later.
Our company, Next Level Leadership Media, is here to serve you. We offer educational and empowerment training programs as well as workshops. We're a little bit different in our approach in that we talk about the personal domains of life that impact business. Our main goal is to take entrepreneurs, business owners, and their employees to the next level, not only in business, but also in life. Our programs include team building, effective communication, But then our workshops also include empowerment clinics in which we talk more and more about what it is to be successful in the workplace and overcome barriers for success personally. In addition to that, we offer group coaching. We also offer what's called a LEAD group, LEAD, acronyms for leadership, entrepreneurship, advocacy, and discipleship. And we offer this as additional support to entrepreneurs as well as professionals. We invite you, visit our website, www.getyourleadershipfix.com. Contact us at 1-855-430-LEAD. We hope to hear from you. It's a little bit different, it's not scary, but we are impactful, we've been successful, and we look forward to taking you, your employees, and your business to the next level. Do not hesitate to give us a call. Do not hesitate to register for one of our events. We also have training programs, women in leadership conferences, as well as next level leadership legacy summits. Again, visit us on our website or contact us directly. I can't wait to hear from you, and I look forward to servicing you and taking your business to the next level. Take care.